Hello, and welcome back to Power 5610. So, just to give you a little heads up, this may not be the final edit as to what I'm doing. I just bought this mic for streaming and I really like the sounds of my voice on it, but I don't like my webcam. So, I kind of wanted to try and figure out what I'm going to do here. Not 100% on this setup, but kind of thought this would be the way to go. So, this is where we're at right now. Let me know if you like it. Probably get a backdrop or something to just cover up my fishing poles and all that shit back there. But anywho, today we are talking about something I bought while I was in quarantine. And shortly after my son was born, I got 2 weeks off for paternity leave. I wanted to take some pistol classes because this is when I started thinking about rebooting the channel. You have to realize that I've been thinking about this since fall of 2020. I was like, I just need to do it. I need to reboot. I need to just buckle down and do it. I had a good thing going, and then all of a sudden, I just kept pushing it back. But anyway, in the fall, I thought about rebooting my channel, and I'm like, one big complaint everyone had was that I suck at shooting, which admittedly I do. You have to realize I'm gonna be 30 this year, and I never had a pistol until I was 21, and I didn't get my second pistol till I don't even know how long it was. It was a long time. I think my second pistol was in 2017, something like that. So that was 4 years ago. But anywho, it's not an excuse. It's just me telling you I didn't have a lot of, like, I didn't grow up around pistols. Not that we were against them. It's just we never had them. We only had shotgun or guns for hunting, I should say. So anyway, long story short, I wanted to sign up for a pistol class, and I looked in the local places, and everything I saw was around $100. And I'm like, yeah, let me do that. And then I was like, well, that it's like an hour to get to the place, an hour back. You have to train, and you need like 300 rounds of ammo for every session. I was like, I don't know if I can foot that. So what I decided to do was invest in a little piece of equipment that was around $100 and see how it would help me. And let me tell you, I am not disappointed. Now, before we get started, just so you guys know, I have my Smith & Wesson here. It is completely unloaded. No mag in the bottom. I'm going to do that later, but I just wanted to get that out of the way. So what I have here is the Mantis X2. Just zoom in on that. I bought this. I don't remember the exact price. It was right around 100. Now this one is the lowest version you can get. It doesn't allow live firing, which looking back, I wish I would have, but we just bought the house and everything. So I just was like, you know what, let's do it. So I bought the X2 and it goes on any standard Picatinny rail. Now they also have adapters on their site for 1911s, shotguns, pistols that don't have like a Picatinny rail. They have a lot of base plate ones. They have one for the Smith & Wesson. I just haven't gotten it yet. And I'll get into that, why you would want one later. But it just slides right on the end here. I put it as far forward as it can go. So it goes right there. All you do is press this little button and you download an app on your phone or tablet called the Mantis App. So what you do is you press the little button, get the light flashing on the bottom here. So you press that button, see the little green light. Then you get on the Mantis app on your phone and you hit connect. It'll scan for devices. Okay. So as you can see at the top here, I did elite marksmanship course completed. There are several courses down here at the bottom. There's the introduction, basic, advanced, elite, and I have not done basic combat too. Also, for all you patch people out there, they do send patches for the basic, advanced, and elite, and I think the basic combat as well, but I have all three patches and they're sitting in my truck. So there are those, but there's many different drills on here. I'll just kind of show you what it does. So you click on the thing and it says to calibrate. So set gun down on a still surface. I always set it upside down on the sights, just let it sit. So what you do is, let me make sure my sound is up. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it or not. Yeah, so the media is up. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it over the mic because I have a noise reducing software. But basically, you load the gun like you would. I mean, not load it. You pull the slide back, press start, and then you just hold the gun up and you pull the trigger, just like you're firing. And then it takes your score. Now I have mine set. You can set the bing noise that you can hear. You can set it to a different score. So right now I have mine set to above 90. I think it's above 92, but I'm not sure. I think it defaults at 90. So then you just keep firing, and now this is just basic. So this is just regular stuff. Um, and what it does is after so many shots is it tells you how you're doing, how you're pulling. So just like in this one here, I'll set my gun down there for a second. It shows you that I was pushing forward, and it shows you the two examples. It's really nice. I mean, it just kind of shows you, and then it also has a tracker, so you can see each shot how you tracked. And then I don't remember them off the top of my head, but each thing has its own reasoning here. Like I think blue is before the shot. Here, if you press play, it'll tell you. Blue is before the shot. Yellow is when you pull the trigger, and then the red is right after the shot. So it shows you in each one how you're doing. It shows you your score, how much time it took you to fire the gun each time. And you can set it for each one. Like I said, it's just a nice little pull, and then it tells you. So there's different drills. Like I said, that's just the open one. It tells you what you were doing each time, how you were doing it, and then and then onto like the elite marksmanship ones. You have to beat certain scores. I don't remember them all. It's been a while since I've done them, but the benchmark is a good one to kind of just show you where you're at. So you should always start with the Mantis X benchmark. And what you do is you just pull it back, bring it up, and it gives you 10 shots. So then it tells you what your average score is. And it just goes on and on. But there's different things to each one. Like I said, I love this. I think it's a great tool. It really teaches you. Once you do these things, you can kind of feel it when you're shooting. So just like with this, I've noticed just with my shooting, there was my hands were so much more stable. And when you're shooting at first, your lines will be all over the place. And then as you improve, your lines will stay straight. You'll just have little problems here and there, like the pushing forward. That seems to be something that I always do, but that's just me. But when you get better with control and everything, you really feel the difference. I haven't taken this out to the range since, so I will be taking that out and doing a real world test to see how I'm doing. Now, they also provide a Laser Academy, which just released, I believe, around a month ago. So if you get the Laser Academy, what it does is it has like you use your phone or tablet yet again, and when you shoot, it tracks with a laser where you're shooting. So you can not only see how well you're holding the pistol still, you can also see where it lies on a target, which I thought was really important because, yeah, I'm really stable with the gun, which is great, but I want to know if my target shooting is just bad, like is my eye alignment not right with whatever's doing. So I would really like to get the Laser Academy. I think it's another 100. But definitely something to be working on here. The one that I really enjoy, I will say this, is the compressed surprise break. So you get your gun ready, and it tells you it's like a competition. So see, I got under 90 that time, and it times you and shows how good you work under pressure. Yeah, so it's only 6 shots. Got an average of 92.2. And as you can see at the beginning there, because it's been a while since I've done this, I got an 85. And then further down I went, I got down to a 90, or I got up to a 97 with 0.884 reaction time. So it really works. I think it was with Elite. You have to have under a ridiculous number. Like it's under point. I want to say it's zero point 0.7 seconds, and like a 95 average. So it gets ridiculous. So getting that last Mantis badge is it's elite. There's no other way to say it. It was a challenge, and it took me several times. I actually had to walk away from it several times because I'm like, I just can't do this. It's annoying me, but it made me feel better with my gun. I redid it. I did it with my M&P. I'm redoing it with my Franken Glock, and it's just a fun overall program. One thing I didn't show you is, where is it? I'll just shut it off here. You just press and hold the button, shut it off. It does have, I think it's the, I honestly don't know the name of the charger. I think it's a micro USB. I'm a Samsung guy. I've always been a Samsung guy. I hate Apple products just in general, like computers and everything. But this is like the old Android charger, not the trapezoid one, but the one right before the Type C that just came out a couple years ago. So this is like I think it's called micro USB. I don't remember the name of it, but that's how I refer to it. So I've got plenty of these just sitting around, the chargers. I found one on my computer, on my junk drawer the other day. So I just used it to charge that sucker up. One more thing I wanted to brush on. That's what I was going to get on too. So they make the base plates for your pistols that hold this Mantis. And it makes you wonder why you would want to have it sitting like that. They have holster drawing competitions on here too. I think there's one called, what's it called? Hostage situation or hostage take or something like that. But they basically just have a one where you get the gun ready and you have it in your holster and you see how long it takes you to unholster your gun and shoot, which to me, so you don't end up like that guy that shot himself in the foot. It's a good way to practice, and you can practice in your house. That's what I liked about this entire thing is like we'd be sitting watching TV and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna break it out and practice and aim the firearm in a safe position as always, but just aimed it at the wall, and I would just practice for 20 30 minutes. It doesn't take long. I brought it down into the workout area, which is right beside me here. Finish working out, pull out the gun. It became part of a routine for me to learn to get better because I wanted to get better with pistol shooting. But the last thing is they do make dummy blanks for the gun. All they have is just a little rubber primer on the back. It protects the firing pin, and they will chamber just like a regular bullet would. And you don't have to shoot it every time. Let's see if I can get one. So pull it, you can hear how it sounds a little bit better, and then you can, this one at least, you can just reset the trigger like that, and you don't have to, but it will send one flying and redo another one. So the one I think I got the one off of Amazon. It was next to nothing. I don't remember the price, because I was like, these might actually help. There it goes. And so that's what I did. I just bought a pack off of Amazon. They were a couple bucks. You can also get those off of Mantis as well. And if you get one of their products, they also have an upgrade program where basically, like I did, I bought the X2 and I wanted the X3 mostly because of the live fire capability. Well, you can trade in your X2. They will give you a refund of, it's like 3/4 of the price. I don't remember exactly how much they give you, but then they'll send you the other one if you swap them out. So you basically send them your X2, you get an X3 back. And you can do that with any of their products, and there's a form and everything to do on their website. But great tool, in my opinion. I think it's great. I've used it several times now. I've probably, actually, you know what? It keeps all my stats. So let's see what my stats say. Also, I hope you guys appreciate the new video editing. Like I said, I am coming out with a YouTube gaming channel as well, just for something to do because I wasn't busy enough. But I learned a couple things with editing while doing those videos as well, and I hope these stay up to quality. And I really like this mic, so it's all kind of working out for me. It's all coming together here. But if you go to history, let's see. It goes back through your history and tells you, when you were shooting, what your averages were. 181 sessions I've done. So that means where I basically turn on the app and then shut it off. It's not, I don't think it's individual things. Um, shots are, I've shot 1,800 times. Now that's with both pistols, of course. Average score 91.2. Longest streak was 4 days, which that's not true. But the longest gap was 159 days. Kind of took a little hiatus there from it, but I'm getting back into it again. Goal achieved 6%, which I don't know what that means. Definitely something you guys should check out if you want to get better at shooting. Like I said, I will be posting a video of me at the range to see how my shooting has improved, or if it's gotten worse. I haven't been out to shoot, honestly, since I've got this program. But like I said, just the gun itself just feels better in the hand. Positioning wise, that the app also tells you how your hand's positioned, if your thumb's too far forward, if it's not forward far enough, yada yada yada. It's great. I love it. Definitely recommend this program. So that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I hope you learned a little bit of something about the Mantis app. If you do end up doing anything with them, sending that or getting one of their products, I just ask that you guys, any of these products that you buy, not off a Wish, obviously, but any of these products that I do advertise, I just would ask that you mention my name when you're talking about it, because that helps me get recognized, and then I can get more stuff from these people. I'm not saying that that'll ever happen, but it's just nice to get exposure out there and be like, hey, how'd you hear about this? Well, I heard it from, Pyro's YouTube channel. And then people will start to recognize me, and but I don't get any kickback for any of this that I tell you. These are just products that I buy, I love, and I want to tell you about it, so you guys have the best experience possible. Thank you very much for watching today's episode. I've been Pyro. Don't worry, the wish stuff is coming in the mail. Thank you very much for watching. Have yourselves a wonderful day.